What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Pop Motor, man. We back with another one of them things, man. We back with another banger, man. Today's video, we got woman gets justice on her attacker after 3 years. We about to get right into this. It's going to be a good one, man. Get what you need for the video.
911, what's the address of your emergency?
Hurry up, he's trying to kill me. He's trying to kill me. You need to come now.
On April 5th, 2023 in Marshall, Minnesota, what you're about to see is a disturbing case and a stunning court drama that dragged on for almost 3 years.
April 5th, that's 10 days before my birthday.
Hi, how you doing? I'm Adam with the Marshall Police Department. What's going on today?
I have no idea what's going on. She said, "Can I use your phone? My boyfriend just beat me up." And then all of a sudden he just slams and busts my fucking door.
I was sitting in my room playing a video game and I heard a bunch of shit going on out here. I came out here and he's had her in that corner of the brick over her head and I tackled him. And I held him and I was yelling at my dad to help me.
Hold on. Hold on. Her attacker came to her house 3 years later to do it again? Is that what I'm getting?
Come and grabbed my shotgun and he ran.
Busted my door, that door.
So she lives down there. She came here, knocking the door.
Phone, yeah.
Okay, and then he came here, and that's when he hit her in the head with the brick. You saw
broke my door down.
Broke your door down.
Here's the pieces.
Okay.
I have no idea who he is. Never seen him in my life. Neither her, either.
One second.
I was just going to make it dinner.
He said neither her either.
Hit me with a frying pan. Threw my
With the brick. You saw
broke my door down.
Broke your door down.
Here's the pieces.
Okay.
I have no idea who he is. Never seen him in my life. Neither her, either.
One second.
I was just going to make it dinner. Then he trying to hit me with a frying pan. Threw my
Hold on.
the house.
You got a camera?
Yes, we do have a front camera right there.
You have a camera? Okay.
Right on the
We got clearly enough for, we got enough for 15 on him for sure. Do you want an ambulance, ma'am? We probably should get you one. You got a good gash on your head. Just sit tight. We're gonna have an officer come over and interview you.
He said he ain't see her neither, or am I tripping? So that's not her house? She don't live there?
Let me grab a camera. You want to start getting?
How did she end up in there?
Kaylin, whoever's gonna interview her. You haven't cut anywhere that you can see. I mean, obviously you were bleeding. Yeah. Let me get a camera. We're gonna start taking some photos. Okay. Just sit tight.
Hi. Do you mind putting the dog away? We have an ambulance coming.
Come here, boobies. Oh, I need a aspirin now.
Are you feeling okay? No. Do you want to sit? How about you sit?
Smashed him like, I don't know how many times over the head with that brick.
That brick?
Yeah, hit my son in the head with it. Bust my door.
That man had a Cinderblock.
Threw the frying pan over.
He's cooked.
He would have already still
He got 2 attempt murders.
Just sit down, relax, try to calm down. Obviously, just
Plus SA.
sitting on playing a video game. When I heard yelling, I thought it was my mom. 'Cause that's normal for her. I came out here and I seen some black dude standing over her. That's all I see. That's all I know. I've never seen them in my life.
You think you're under the influence or something?
I have
you
no
okay?
idea. She might need medical attention.
Yeah, she does. We got an ambulance coming.
Times.
We got an ambulance coming.
I think I'm okay with it.
You turn that off.
Yeah.
She's got a huge.
Yeah. Yep.
Sure, she's got a concussion therapy too.
And what's your name, ma'am?
So you live here?
He definitely probably got a
At
concussion.
105.
Me and him are the ones that live here.
He did bad on
What
her.
happened at 105?
Last night we got in a fight, so we broke up. I split up with him.
Was
Called
that
my
right here?
ex-boyfriend and told him what was going on. He told me I was talking to somebody else and I wasn't. So today, he shut my phone off, so I ordered a new phone. And I was talking to my mom and listening. I know he came in there and choked me. I blacked out for like 5-10 minutes. And he said, "I'm gonna kill you. I told you I was gonna kill you." He kept beating me up, so finally I got him to let me go to the bathroom. And he was calling my ex-boyfriend. I ran up to the door to come over here, and he let me in. And that's when whatever happened here.
Hold on, what?
And he was calling my ex-boyfriend. I ran up to the door to come over here, and he let me in. And that's when whatever happened.
So she don't live there. So these two just saved her life for real. She was knocking on their door. They let her in. He followed behind her and started hitting her in her head with a brick. This nigga called her boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend, for what? Like, what's wrong? What's going on?
So you were able to escape through the bathroom?
No, through my back door.
Through your back door?
Yeah, then he caught me right there, so he was trying to get me back in my car. And I ran here and asked to use his phone, and that's when I saw him with the brick. And I told him he was coming. I told him he was coming, and that's when he tried to break in the door, and I tried to shut it. and I ran, and he hit me with the brick a couple of times. I don't know.
Outside, he hit you with
No,
the
right
brick?
here.
Oh, right here?
And then and then I don't remember nothing else really after that.
Ma'am, just to make sure I understand, he
Nah.
choked you back at the house?
Yes.
And you said you couldn't breathe?
Yes, I blacked out.
How did he have his hands around your neck?
I don't remember.
Are you able to look up a little bit just so I can see if I can see your neck?
I tell you one thing, she lucky the men was in there.
Is that your blood or her blood? Or
I have no idea whose blood it is.
Well, there's her when she got here. See, she didn't look that bad then, but she was just bleeding at the mouth.
Like I said, I came out of my room and he was standing over top.
Right after that, he should be out there.
Did you answer the door or did he answer?
I was in my room.
Answered the door.
You answered the door.
And she knocked at the door and asked. She said her boyfriend just beat her up and asked if he could use my phone. So I let her use my phone. Next thing I know, my door's getting kicked in.
Right here.
I don't even know how she could. She was here.
She's holding the brick right there.
Oh, yep.
That man was ready.
Are you able to see his face better on that at all or not?
That's.
Wearing a Reebok sweatshirt. Can you tell what color that was?
I think it was like maroon, red, something.
It was a black sweatshirt?
Black. It's hard to tell. Oh, my head's pounding.
Your head's pounding right now. Well, we have the ambulance coming to check her out. They can check you out.
I'm sure I'll be all right.
Okay.
No, adrenaline's wearing.
Oh, as soon as he come out with a gun, he ran.
I got the worst of it, I think.
So Tracy,
You got the worst of what?
The door and then.
No, adrenaline's wearing.
Oh, as soon as he come out with a gun, he ran.
I got the worst of it, I think.
You got the worst of it and she bleeding like that?
And then what happened again?
She was there and she threw her on the ground. Was taking
I don't think you got the worst of it.
So he hit her in the head multiple times with the brick?
Yeah.
You were hit with the block as well, sir?
Yes.
Okay. At what point did he hit you in the head with the brick?
When they were standing
Right
by the
over
door
here.
and he had her. And
He went like
just
this.
took it and hit him like
And
that.
that was as you were running up to tackle him, or
After I grabbed him, I tackled him into the wall.
And then he hit you with the brick like that?
Yep.
Okay.
This man think he's in a movie.
I hold him down. I went out there, went in my room and grabbed my shotgun. And at that point, he was up with the frying pan.
Who was up with the frying pan, Dad, or
No,
he?
him.
He was gonna hit me with it, so I hit him with that stick.
Okay, so that's when you
And I
hit him
came out with my
the stick.
shotgun, and I pointed it at him, and he ran out.
Okay.
Broke his door too.
His doors broke as well. So he did make it down there. Can I see it?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. There's food on the floor here.
Yeah.
He
So
ran all the way down here
with the pan, was he chasing her when she was running to your bedroom? Is that when that went down there, or what?
I don't know, man.
I get it. Things happen fast. I understand that. So
I think. It's not funny, but it's just my way of coping, I guess.
no, I get it. That's fine. All right. So where's the door that's broken?
That one.
This one?
We're supposed to open it the other way. It's off the hinges.
Oh, and there's blood on the door too. Let me take some photos of that quick here too.
Despite our numerous attempts to obtain body cam of the suspect's arrest, Minnesota law protects the rights of suspects more than the public's right to know. Our requests related to the suspect's arrest were denied. However, after 2 years of work, we were able to obtain his interview with detectives.
Did they catch him that same day?
Okay, man. You need medical help, Austin? You need to be checked out, or what do we got?
Just knife.
Those are knife wounds?
Yes, she tried to cut me with a knife.
Can I get some photographs of
Yes.
it?
I wonder why.
Right now, you're not meant
It's out of my shoulder.
Trying to kill her.
Can you disrobe and we can just get this all? You get a shoulder
I
issue?
don't know if there's a bruise up there or not, but this really is all I got right there.
You are in custody right now. I want to read you your rights. I want you to be aware of what your rights
I
are.
already know that.
I want to be open and forthcoming with you because that's how we operate, you and I. You have the right to remain silent, Austin.
Ain't all the way there at all.
Against your court.
Look at that hair.
Talk with a lawyer for advice before I
Let
question
it go.
him or with you. You understand what I just explained to you?
Yes.
The 5 points. Having your rights in mind, Austin, you wish to speak with me?
Yes.
Okay. So today, should have probably went to work.
I was at work.
You were at work.
I got a lunch break. I wanted to surprise my wife by going and give me something to eat from the house. And when I went to the house, it was her and some dude in the bed, and they was having sex in my bed. And the dude jumped up and ran out. I just lost it. And she grabbed the
Hold on, chat.
where we were arguing.
Now, I ain't saying that give you the right to kill her.
She went to the kitchen.
Is that his wife? Because if that's your wife, that's a whole different story. If that's just your girlfriend, it ain't. But if that's your wife, I can't really tell you how to feel when you see some shit like
She
that.
came back, she had a knife, and she tried to stab me. That's how I got all these here.
Okay. So you got to your house, and I'm sorry that this has happened to you, that you stumbled
Yes.
upon this. Your wife and another guy. Do you know who this other guy was?
So that is his wife. Yeah, I can't. the plot just thickens. I'm not gonna lie. I can't tell you how to feel when it comes to stuff like that. If you married to somebody, you devoted, y'all gave your life to each other, and you walk in and see her getting hunched on by somebody else, I can't tell you how to react, man. I can't. I ain't saying he in the right. I ain't saying he in the wrong. I can't tell you how to react. I don't know how you gonna react.
He took off. I have no beef with this guy because this guy only do was a man. You know what a man know to do. And my concern was with her. I was like, what the f you doing with this dude in my house? This dude in my bed, she tried to stab me, and so we got into it. I hit her and everything. I hit her in the face.
With a punch?
Yes,
because she had a knife.
I hit her when she stabbed, when she struck the first 2 times. The third time, I jumped out the way and I hit her, and she got up. I went up the street, so I went and knocked on the door. He was standing there cooking. He seen me. He went over. He locked the door.
Okay.
So I kicked the door in. Yes, I did kick the door in and went in there. And I had a brick, and I hit her with the brick.
Where did you find that brick at?
Outside.
Ooh, that's a big ass brick, boy. That motherfucker right there. That's a big ass Cinderblock. Boy, I ain't.
When I went in there,
He was trying
with
to
the brick, and then
he was trying to do
his
damage.
son grabbed me, so I raised the brick back, and it hit him in the head. He said, "Dad, I'm bleeding now." I hit an ass, and I told him, "Let me go."
But you weren't trying to hit him.
I wasn't trying to hit him
because you're
right.
following
I was hitting him because I was trying to follow
mistakenly
through.
you
Right.
caught him.
Right, and the dad came in and tried to tackle me too. So I grabbed the food. That's why all the food was on my table. I didn't hit nobody with the food or nothing. I wanted them to get out my way.
So you were using that to get out of here?
To get out my way, move. I'm not here for y'all. I'm not here to cause y'all no problem, but y'all got involved in this here. And then out of all that, the son went in there and grabbed a 12-gauge shotgun. I ran out the house. He pointed the gun at me and cocked it and told me to get out the house. And that's when I walked out the house.
Austin, I'm glad you're still alive here.
Everything was over with.
So when you smashed her or hit her with the brick,
right.
were you trying to kill her?
I was trying to injure her like she was trying to injure me with a knife.
Okay.
Well,
again, Austin, you and I, you know that I'm not your side. I'm not Nancy's side. I'm a middle person trying to figure out what's going on and tell you the truth of what I'm working.
I already know what's finna happen because they're gonna look at my record and say that, you know.
Oh, he a repeat offender.
Comes out of this is all a new event. Austin, I very much appreciate your efforts to take care of this. It shows, you want to do the right thing. However, you caught up in a real situation today. So let's work through this. Hang tight. Let me go talk with my other officers. Then we'll go here.
After listening to Lee's story and his claims of self-defense, investigators later reviewed a recorded jail call. And in that call, Lee admitted something he never said in the interview.
I tried to kill her in that house, and then she ran out and ran to the neighbor. I lost him. I went blank. I went down there and knocked on the door. The man seen me coming down there. I knocked on the door. This motherfucker, man, like they didn't even see me. So I kicked this door in and went in there and went to beating that bitch with a brick. His son grabbed me from behind, so I raised.
Who was he talking to on the phone?
Hit her ass again and hit him too. He said, "Oh, Dad, I'm bleeding." No, you shouldn't have never tried to tackle me. I was trying to kill that broad, bro. I actually was trying to kill that bitch, though.
The victim was rushed to the hospital.
You said
doctors documented trauma to her neck, consistent with strangulation.
I can't. It's like
and
I don't know if that whole story about you catching her cheating and all that is true. If that is true, I can't tell you how to feel because that's your wife. I ain't saying you right, but all that you just said on that jail recorded line was not. You're slow.
That required staples. Because of the severity of her condition, she was transferred from the local
emergency room to a larger trauma center
for specialized care, where she ultimately recovered from her physical injuries. Despite his recorded admission that he was trying to kill her, his admission that he was attacking people with the Cinderblock, the video evidence showing him with the brick, the testimony of the multiple victims, and the physical evidence at the scene, including blood splatter, the suspect refused all plea deals and decided to take the case to a full trial. In December 2023, Lee was found guilty of domestic assault by strangulation, 2 counts of second-degree assault, 3 counts of first-degree burglary, attempted second-degree murder, attempted first-degree murder, and first-degree assault. However, this court drama was not over. For the next 2 years, there were appeals over the legality of his convictions and the order of his prison sentences. At the heart of the matter was a technical requirement in Minnesota law. When multiple offenses occur during a single behavioral incident, the judge must sentence them in the order in which they were completed. The Court of Appeals also ruled that several of Lee's convictions had been improperly entered for lesser included or duplicative offenses. When the appeals court sent the case back to the district court, the judge threw out 4 of his convictions, 1 of the second-degree assault charges, 2 of the first-degree burglary charges, and the attempted second-degree murder charge. The terroristic threats and false imprisonment charges were acquitted and dismissed, and the rest of the convictions were upheld. Ultimately, at the end of 2025, he was resentenced to 386 months in prison,
386
just over 32
months.
years, and the case finally concluded, allowing us to obtain this video after almost 3 years of tracking the case.
My boy. I mean, not my boy. I don't know you. You did some weird shit, but I can't tell you how to feel, like I said. But, man, that's a tough situation. If that story you said was true about her cheating, that's a tough situation. But you trying to kill her ain't going... Listen, you married to somebody, you catch him cheating, you try to kill him, you go to jail, they go on, live their life, and do the same exact thing that you caught them doing. And you in jail for the rest of your life, or possibly dead from the police if you took it there. It really ain't worth it, man. But you never know how you gonna react in the heat of the moment of catching your significant other, your wife, doing something with somebody else in your bed in your house. You never know how you gonna react. But man, what y'all think about this? Let me know in the comments, man. I hope y'all enjoyed that video. We about to get out of here, man. I love y'all. God love y'all more.